I wanted to bring this video to you guys to inspire you guys. And I know for a fact that this is going to hit the people it needs to hit. And we're going to reach the people we need to reach. But I understand there's a lot of doom and gloom, a lot of negativity in today's world. Of course, if you're glued to the TV screen, if you're glued to consuming negativity, you're filling your mind with negativity. And I believe today is Easter Sunday when I'm recording this video. And there is a message, the message of Christ, the message of Jesus, which is a message of faith, a message of hope. And this is the thing. What Christianity asks you to do is put faith into something you can't see, because as men we look around, we judge things on what we see, we judge the reality. Like, I can touch this, it's physical, this desk here is physical, this mouse is a physical thing that I used to play and have great times on video games with. I used to play with mouses, scoring those beautiful high ranks on Rainbow Six Siege. Great times, really. Getting lost in the flow of it, lost in the childlike play, getting really locked in. Interesting, that. But it's on days like this where you reflect and you look at life as a whole. The message I want to give to you guys is life really that bad? Or are you telling yourself life is that bad? What I mean by this is not to dismiss anything that's happened to you in your life. Of course, everyone goes through traumatic events. It's not a unique thing to people. Okay, fine. But there are kids getting who have no chance at life, getting their heads blown off or getting bombs dropped over them. And if you're in the West, if I've got a lot of people from the United States, which is interesting, viewing my content. But if you're in the Western world, if you're in one of these countries where there is financial prosperity, there's no real reason to moan. There's no real reason to give in to the excuses that you create in your own mind. I'm a firm believer that our generation currently, my generation of victims, generation of people who are lazy. And you can see it. You can see it in certain people. I was reading a message that I messaged someone a while ago on Telegram, and I'll try and find it. Here it is. So I messaged someone called Jarno, no idea who he is, and he was trying to help me with monetizing my old YouTube channel. I said I've got an Instagram with 19 followers, also a TikTok recently started. He said, do you have something you could teach people? And then I started rabbiting off, and he said, why not? I said, I'm not sure if that's something that can be packaged into a product. He said, why not? I put true. It's a self-limiting belief I had. Imagine that. I'm speaking to someone who's giving me advice, and I say, well, I know I have a self-limiting belief that is stopping me from doing something. It's self-limiting. I am stopping myself from doing it. It's a belief that is literally I'm imposing upon myself. I know that, and I still don't do it. No wonder he didn't reply to me. No wonder. And in your life, you have to look at how many opportunities do you say no to throughout the day. I was speaking to my mum actually about this. She was going about her life, and she said that she had a thought of like an idea to start a business, like a thought that just came in. Why don't I start that? And then she instantly said, my mind started telling me no, reasons why I shouldn't do it or I can't do it. She said, I don't like being in front of the camera. I'm not a social media person. I don't even post on Facebook. I don't like all this sort of stuff. And then I said, you're telling yourself that you're not a social media person. And here is the message for you guys. If you believe that you can't achieve anything, if you believe the whole world's against you, if you believe no matter what geopolitic or global scenarios going on at the moment, if you believe that you cannot achieve something, you will not achieve it. It's a given fact. It's a guarantee. If you believe it's impossible for you to succeed, you will never succeed. And it's sad because you can see it in some people, especially people I grew up with. You can see it. They're destined for a life of misery and pain. And it's reliant on you. It's reliant on you to actually pick yourself out of bed in the mornings. Stop being a victim. Stop being lazy. This is the cards I've been dealt with. This is the situation. I'm going to try my absolute best with what I have. That is how I started. I started as a kid in my room who was on antidepressants, abused by the medical system, I would say, and very lacking in identity, lacking in confidence, lacking in who I am. I had a load of problems. Yeah, I started with a dream because I had a dream of where I wanted to get to. I didn't like my current position. I always knew that deep down there was something more. There had to be something more. I'd get this while I was driving. So in the UK, we go to sixth form. In America, it might be college. It's when you're 18 or 17, 18, 19, and that kind of 2 year, it's a 2 year period where you do your A levels before you go on to university. And I remember we would have 3 periods. It was after COVID. 3 periods, and they'd let us go home because of the COVID restrictions. I never wore a mask, by the way. I'm still fine, aren't I? All the people shouting at me for that. Not more needs to be said. But I remember I was driving around in my car, passed my test, and it clicked. I was like, I actually like this. I like not being forced to be in a classroom while everyone else is in a classroom. I like driving around, enjoying listening to music while everyone else is at work. I like sitting in the sun and enjoying life. That's what I wanted to do, but obviously everyone in the education system will always ask you, in the paradigm of jobs, what do you want to do when you're older? People always say, what's your passion? I'm never really passionate about anything. There isn't a specific passion that I have that I'm really hyper focused in. And I've always said I just want to be rich. My passion is money. And people don't like that. I know now that people don't like that because it highlights their own insecurities. But my passion, I want money. And I always viewed money as a tool. You can use it for good or you can use it for bad. It's up to you. It's who you are as a person that decides how you use the money. And that's why having a negative idea of money is so stupid, because it's really to do with you. It's a spiritual game, as Tony Robbins says that. I got it from Tony Robbins. But I started as someone recording videos on this exact phone, which is now cracked, with a pair of headphones that you plug into the phone, the wired ones. And I just started speaking, and it was while I was working in hospitality, and I was mega stressed. So I thought, in the meantime, I'll start something on the side. YouTube, I've always enjoyed content creation, always done videos growing up, Minecraft videos, whatever. So I just started doing it. It started in August. By October of not even trying, I had 60,000 views in a viral video. And that was the spark that ignited where I am and how I've got to where I've got to today. The problem is people don't believe in themselves enough. You don't believe that you can achieve it, so you will never achieve it. It really is that simple. It is that simple. Anything else is an excuse. Anything else is something that your mind is creating. And I'll finish off with this. The world is... When you're growing up, you compete against other people. The world is competitive, yes. But you're only really competing against yourself. You are competing against the person that reflects back on you in the mirror. Are you a better version of yourself? The chihuahuas want to get out. Are you a better version of yourself today than you were yesterday? If the answer is no, if you're not evolving, if you're not growing, if you're not getting to anywhere, if the answer is no, you're not better, then you've got a lot of work to do. And that is why I started this channel. It's a new channel, fresh. Why I started it, to help inspire you guys, help inspire the men out there that actually want something from their life, actually want something different. And it all starts with the mind. The mindset, how your mind is set, is valuable. It's the most important thing. And I teach you everything you need to know inside of Creative Mind Mastery. It's great. I believe in the product that I'm giving out because I've done it, I've spent the time doing it, and I really want to build a community of like-minded people. Of course, you join the program, you get the actual content that you're going to work through and that you'll come to love, because once you learn the information, you can use it for free for the rest of your life. So it's a one-time investment, lifetime investment. Perks of being at home. Right, I'll be going now, so I'll see you in the next video.